Gemini, welcome to your June reading 2024. Sorry it's a bit late this month, but it's just been a bit frantic. But we will soon get on with your reading and see what's in store for you. The cards are just jumping out here, Gemini. And what a mixed bag you have got. Just going to move them down a bit so that you can see them all. You can see all them now. You've got the Knave of Wands. You've got the Tower card. You've got the Chariot card. And you've got the Four of Coins. And your last card is the Fool, Gemini. What a mixed bag you've got. You've got the Knave of Wands here. Look at this person. They're looking ahead. So for the last few weeks or months, Gemini, you've been thinking about the future. You've been thinking about plans, and you've been seeing that things are changing and you may need to adapt, change your routines, change your habits in order to fit in with the way life seems to be now. I feel as well that you could be reminiscing over the past and saying, oh, in the good old days, it used to be better than this. You know, things was a lot easier. Things weren't as difficult. And this is the feeling that I'm getting, is that you're thinking things are just so difficult at the minute. Lots of changes going on. People not talking to me. People not thinking the same. We're all thinking differently. We're arguing. And if this is to do with your work life, Gemini, then it feels to me that at work, people aren't getting on because of the changes, because of the way you're having to adapt to new things, learn new things, which is daunting because people are stuck in their old ways, they're stuck in their old habits. And some people don't want to learn the new things. They don't want to adapt to changes. They just want to stay how it used to be. And Gemini, you've got the Tower card here. And this is your main card for June. So as much as people want things to remain as they are, as much as people want things to not change, this card is saying it's inevitable. What you once knew, how you once worked, how things used to be, it's coming crashing down. Life is changing, Gemini, and you either have to go with it, or, you know, if this is to do with work, it may be if you don't want to go with the changes, you don't want to stay where they are, then do you have to look elsewhere? And you've got the Chariot card there. This is what is helping or hindering you, Gemini. And that is this big decision. These big life changes and this big decision of what do you do now, Gemini? Do you stay where you are? Do you learn the new routine? Do you learn how things are at work? Or do you feel that you've given it your all? You've gone with the changes in the past and you don't want to have to change again. You don't want to learn new things. You liked your job the way it was. And this is what you have to do now. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands represents a strong person, somebody who looks at the positive side of things, somebody who believes in good luck, but they're good at planning, they're good at organising. So Gemini, you need to either be this person or latch on to this person if they're around you at work. They're good at planning, they're good at clear thinking, they've got a strong mind and they feel very, very lucky. Believe in luck, believe in positive thinking, and they're certainly going out of their way to steer their life in the direction that they need. So this is the kind of attitude that you need to take on there, Gemini. You need to start being the Queen of Wands. And certainly it could also mean that there is a person like this around you helping you, helping to steer you, helping to keep you clear thinking, helping you to be more positive, to be planning, to look at the sunnier side of things. But they're helping you. They're a strength for you. My advice to you, Gemini, is stability where your finances are concerned. So when you're making this decision about what to do next, where to go next, remember to consider your finances. Remember to consider your financial security. Do you get a pension in the job that you're in now? And if you changed jobs, would you still have a pension? It's thinking about your financial security as a whole. If you do decide to leave, then will you wait until you get another job so that you go from job to job and you're not going a period of time without money coming in? So it's considering your financial security while you make this decision, Gemini. You know, sometimes we can do and say things in the heat of the moment. Your boss upsets you and you might feel like saying, I'll tell you what, stick your job, and off you go. But that won't give you financial security. That won't keep a roof over your head. Again, the Two of Wands, decisions to do with work and home life. So you really need to consider everything. You really need to consider your work life, your home life, your finances. It may even be that you're thinking of moving altogether. I can see this man here, he's got the world in his hand. So, Gemini, have you got to that point where you're sat thinking, do you know what? If I do change jobs, there's nothing really here left for me in this town or this village. Maybe all your friends and family have moved away and you're thinking, do I follow suit? Do I move to a different part of the country, or do I move to a different part of the world where I've got more relatives, more friends, I've got more of a social life? Because, you know, perhaps you moved to where you was for your job and now it's like thinking, well, you know, if I'm not going to stay in this job, then I don't need to stay here. I can go back to where my friends and my family are. So are you, Gemini, considering moving to another part of the country or another part of the world to then find a job and be back with family and friends? It feels like there's some really big decisions for you. But look what you've got. You've got the Fool card there. Now, that's an absolutely brilliant card to have, Gemini. It's taking a leap of faith. And look at the abundance in the background with the grapes. That's, you know, the Fool card. It's like the rebirth, being born. It's the first card in the tarot pack, so it's like the birth, and he's coming out of the doorway, look, carrying with him all his knowledge, all his expertise, everything he's learned from previous. So this is saying there's new beginnings for you, Gemini, and this could be a complete rebirth. New place, new job, new town, new country, whatever it may be for you. But it's about taking a leap of faith. It's about trusting yourself, Gemini. Trust in yourself, in what you want to do. Follow your plans, follow your ideas, and trust in your decisions. But it looks really good after a rocky month. It looks really good and really, really positive. Some really, really big decisions, and only you can make these decisions, Gemini. Only you can make them. And it looks really good with the new beginning. And we've got the Snake card there, which is all about healing. And again, when you look at a snake, what does a snake do? It sheds its skin. And this is what I feel that this reading is about with the Fool card here. It's shedding off the old skin, shedding off the old, then new beginnings. You've got the Tower card, which is everything collapsing, shedding away with the old. And then we've got the Fool card, which is the new, but also it's saying you are a healer. So you've got the strength, Gemini, and you've got the ability to heal. You can self-heal. All you've got to do is have belief and just look in the mirror and say, I am healed. I am healed. I am healthy, and believe it. There's lots of things you can do. You know, if you do need more help, then go to your GP, seek professional help. But you are a healer. So by making these decisions, these big decisions in life, by following your gut instinct, your inspiration, your leap of faith, you can heal yourself by making your life better, by moving it into a direction that's going to make you happier. Moving your life into a direction that's going to give you a new beginning, new hope, new enthusiasm, and it's just going to make you happier and give you a reason just to get up every day.